Hello friends, we are back to make jacket number 2. I'm going to give Tom a turn here. My brain is floating around. There's so many ideas and so many ideas, so little time. The Ahsoka jacket took me a lot longer to execute than I initially planned for. So I am admittedly starting to reassess, clock in, get real, get with the program, get locked in, focus. Celebrations in like a little over a month and I have 1 jacket down, and my game plan originally was to make 6. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it's fine. I'd rather each of us have even just 1 fun, cool jacket to wear versus, 3 that I rushed. But that said, I don't think any of them are gonna be as in deep as the Ahsoka one, so maybe it's okay that I started with that one first, got that out of my system, and now I'm gonna just get locked in, but keep the designs way more streamlined, much simpler. So today, my next one that I was most excited about is going to be one for Tom, and frankly, I'm gonna try to wear it too, because it might just be a little bit oversized on me, obviously, but I feel like that can be a look, I might try to pull it off, and I want to wear this one, because this was Tom's idea, going to be Revenge of the Sith Anakin, hooded, yellow Sith eyes with Mustafar in the background. So we're just tweaking the scene from the movie a little bit. We're gonna do it on this dark blue, dark wash Levi's. Shout out to this website that I found, because I'm a Goodwill freaking fiend, y'all. That's where I've been going to try to source some jackets and whatnot, but of course it's freaking Los Angeles and people thrift around here. There's good stuff in our Goodwills, like really good gems. So majority of the time my Goodwill is popping. And the last time I was there, it was pretty ransacked in the men's department. So I got this on a website I never knew existed, Goodwill Finds, which I guess is a group of people who like curate at their local Goodwills and source some good stuff. But one thing I love, that's why I freaking love Goodwill, because you can get like good quality. This is a brand new Levi's, fraction of the price, obviously. Literally this still arrived with the tag on it, but it's gorgeous. From this angle, yeah, this would be very oversized on me. This is obviously meant to be for Tom, but if I can double dip, I'm gonna. That way we can also pack less. We're already gonna have like no room left in our suitcases when we get back, because we're gonna be buying freaking everything. I'm going to paint this white as I would any canvas you regularly would. You would have to put gesso down. I'm not gonna put gesso, obviously, but just white, very opaque layer of paint so that I can do my normal process, which is create the design, work on the drawing, and then transfer it right onto it so that I can just get going. So that's what we're gonna do next, and then I'll show you guys the drawing when it's finished. But I'm excited, and I feel like it shouldn't take that long because I've drawn Anakin quite a bit at this point, so I feel like I know his face pretty well, as weird as that sounds, but stick around and I will keep you guys posted. So in a shocking, genuinely jarring turn of events, I sat down, I literally sat down, I had like an hour before I had like an appointment to go to, y'all, so I was like, let me just get started as much as I can on his face, and I finished the whole thing. So I am so sorry that I don't have more footage of my process with this. Apologies for the awkward cinematography as well. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I was just in so much shock. Again, didn't get any freaking footage because I'm god awful. I am the worst art vlogger, if that's even a term, of his cloak here too, because I just was firing on all cylinders, I guess. I don't know what the frick came over me. I guess because I was on borrowed time from the Ahsoka jacket, y'all, that I had to freaking pedal to the metal and step up to get locked in. So at this point, this is day 2, perhaps, maybe, yeah, there's my there's my awkward Photoshop of the reference I was using for the background here for Mustafar, which I had a lot of fun with. I mentally decided going in, I knew that I wanted this to not be super overpowering, I guess, too detailed. Unfortunately, this is the only footage I got. I literally just was so locked in, I forgot to turn my camera on for the rest of, the actual Anakin portrait and whatnot. So here we are, we got the background at least, which is fun, I guess. I was mostly excited, of course, for the lava elements of Mustafar, because I don't really paint lava that much, if at all, now that I think about it. It was giving me a lot of like Mordor vibes, frankly, as well. But I wanted to just keep it very, I didn't want it to do anything crazy or too overpowering. I wanted his portrait to still remain the main focus, of course, which I think it did. I had more fun than I thought I was going to with this background mentally. At this point, I kind of just was trying to get it done, but then I ended up having a better time with it than I thought. My headcanon with, you know, the fact that Vader settled his castle on Mustafar has always been, and, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, but I don't know, my personal headcanon is that he decided to live there because that's the last place that he and Padme were ever alive together, you know, just in my feels. I was genuinely in my feels. I just was thinking about that this whole freaking time. Like, I have such mixed feelings associated with Mustafar because it's the place where, you know, however you think Padme died, whether I know there's theories about, you know, did she actually die from sadness? I don't freaking believe that for a second. Or, you know, Palpatine, you know, draining her life source through the ether, through the Force in order to keep Anakin alive and, you know, Vader at that point. Whatever you believe, I just always hold this place not dear to my heart, I guess. And it tragically, you know, it's tragically symbolic for me because it's where Anakin and Padme were last alive together ever. So that's why I always just, in my mind, subscribe to the fact that he settled on Mustafar permanently, built his castle there because that's like, I don't know, where Padme's remaining spirit might be. Doubtful, you know. I don't want her spirit to be lingering on Mustafar, but in terms of the memories, you know, the trauma associated with this place, like, I don't know, maybe even as a form of self-punishment, because he blames himself. I don't know, but anyway, had fun. It is time for the reveal, folks. Boom! This is a little bit difficult, and apologies for the entirety of all the footage that okay, me trying to talk with the jacket in front of my face. All the footage that I tried to get of this, documenting the process, the glare, the sun, it was shining right in, so it was being very reflective off of the paint, so it's kind of throwing it off a little bit, so just ignore that. I gotta get back here. I'm not tall enough. I'm going to just try it on to model it for you. This is obviously a men's size, as I had stated, and this is going to be the jacket that we are going to get Hayden Christensen to sign. We have scheduled a signing opportunity for Celebration, and we chose the tier where you can bring, I guess, any miscellaneous object. There's no requirement or size limitation to just like an 8.5 by 11 thing, so definitely gonna get a fabric marker of some sort and have him bless us with his signature. Bless this, more like, make it even freaking better. But I am going to try it on quickly, model it a little bit, see if I can even pull it off, because I want to wear this, y'all. I was so jealous that I made this in a men's size for Tom. So yeah, like, definitely oversized. But if I were to roll up the sleeves, if I were to configure something, oh my god, I want to wear this so badly. I might steal this. My neighbor is watching me. Look away, please. Actually, look all you want. I'm freaking proud of this. Ah, they're really watching me now. Okay. All right, I closed the blinds, but I think that also solves our light glare problem. It's still reflecting off the paint a little bit, and it might still be tacky because I did just finish it yesterday. I highly underestimated how rapidly I was gonna get my shiz together and finish this one. In total, probably process from start to finish, including just sketching it out, drawing, which really didn't take as long as I thought it would. Whole thing was like 3 days worth of work. I don't know what happened. That's why, forgive me, there's really not much actual like progress documentational footage for this one along the way because I sat down to get started. I was so jaded from the Ahsoka jacket that I had painted, which took me like a week. And maybe that's because I was getting back in the groove of painting on fabric. I hadn't done it in a hot minute since like December. So I thought, oh shoot, is this gonna take me 7 days? 7 days for every single one I want to do. So I literally just started painting this one thinking it was going to take longer. Didn't set up my camera stupidly because I underestimated how much I was going to kick it into high gear, I guess. And before I knew it, his face was done. Like, design-wise, this one was much simpler, obviously, and I only did the main center panel. I didn't border it with the other two, so that's probably also why Ahsoka took significantly longer. But regardless, I am very happy with this result, and I'm shocked that I didn't have more pressure, honestly, self-imposed, because Tom and I knew we were going to do this jacket design for him to wear and for myself to possibly wear as well, double dip, at Celebration, and this was before we booked the Hayden Christensen signing. And so I went into this, you know, it wasn't my initial game plan that I was going to paint a Darth Vader, you know, sith-eyed Anakin themed jacket and have it be signed by the man himself, but in spite of that knowledge, I didn't let the pressure get to me. We did okay. So I am genuinely sorry that I did not get any actual like footage of that, of his portrait and cape and whatnot. I'm not trying to like gatekeep, I swear. I don't want it to come across as like I'm hiding, oh, the portrait and whatnot. I don't want to show my process there. No, I should have documented the whole thing, and I just like, just buckled down because I'm on borrowed time now. It's already less than a month out. Actually, it's literally exactly a month out. Today's the 18th. Whoa, frick. Okay, we have a month and I still have at least 3 jackets to go. So hopefully the rest of them, all the rest, go as smoothly as this one did. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and wish me luck for the next one. Back to the drawing board, right back at it. We're just in a cycle. We are like our own one-woman workshop here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.